When I was 16 years old, I went to the wake of my friend Max, and Max had suffered and battled through 2.5 years of Wilms tumor, and I saw how that stole his life at such a young age. And above his casket was a picture of him and his dog. He got this dog, Chewy, before he passed away, about 2 months before. I just remembered going to visit him when he had that dog. You could see how much of a difference that little thing in his life, that puppy, made for him. And so I think something just like sparked inside of me, leaving that wake, that I had to do something. We go in and brighten a child's life during their cancer treatment. So we're all about bringing moments of comfort, hope, and joy through a little wish.
Being in the hospital made me feel really bored. I didn't have any of my friends to talk to from school.
His little wish ended up being a golden doodle, and I wasn't gonna tell him no. People thought I was crazy, but this was his wish, and Little Wish got it and made him so happy.
When I had really low counts, Maxie helped me. She laid in bed with me, laid on the couch with me when I wasn't feeling good, when I was feeling really tired, and just helped me a lot through chemo.
I wanted to get involved personally because in my life, I've benefited from others who've stepped up to support me when I needed it most. And thinking about the challenges that these young people and their families are enduring, and knowing that I could play some role in trying to improve their day-to-day and bringing something special to change the course of their recovery and the battles and struggles they face, is something that I felt would be incredibly meaningful and be lucky to be a part of.
We got connected with Little Wish, the Little Wish golf outing in 2016. I was inspired by Liz's story, went up and introduced myself afterwards and talked about how we could partner in the community. About a month later, we had a meeting here at the bakery, and we started getting our employees involved in wrapping the gifts and then shipping them out each month to different hospitals. You really get to see the impact when you get to deliver the wishes. So I've gone on a couple deliveries to the hospitals, and it's really moving to see the reaction and how it brings joy to them in their time of struggle. And it's really a rewarding experience to be able to deliver the gifts and see that impact firsthand.
There's been a lot that we get out of volunteering, that I volunteer for Little Wish. My kids get to see, their little problems really aren't that big of a deal when it comes down to it. It really does put our issues in perspective. We're not stuck at a hospital going through all these treatments all day, every day. And then you get to see all these kids that are so happy to have these small gifts when they're going through this tragic time in their life, and they smile as soon as they see you. And it's just really amazing to see the impact that it is on their life.
I'm responsible for giving children chemotherapy, drugs to help cure their cancer. Nobody would argue that that is an important component to beating cancer. Drugs alone cannot cure cancer, in my opinion. I think positive mental attitude and optimism is also crucially important to beating cancer. I wish from the Little Wish Foundation certainly helps a child and a family develop some of that optimism and positive attitude and a sense of joy while going through this therapy that I think is very important as a whole to cure cancer.
Every kid going through this needs a shining star in their dark days, and Little Wish does that.
Thank you, Little Wish, for granting my wish and bringing me my best friend.
Even despite our reach, there are still so many other kids out there battling cancer that need a Little Wish. They need a moment of comfort, hope, and joy. When I was 16 years old, I envisioned that a Little Wish could make a big impact.
I see that a Little Wish can make a big impact.
I see that a little wish can make a big impact.
I see that a little wish can make a big impact.
I see that a little wish can make a big impact.
I see that a little wish can make a big impact.